Hey guys, welcome back to the Wall Street Bull. Anthony here. I hope you're all doing well and staying positive out there, guys. There's never a dull moment in crypto, that is for sure. That is why I love doing daily market updates. Now, today I'm going to be talking about some incredible technical analysis that I saw last night, in particular on Bitcoin and altcoins. It's absolutely crazy, and I'm going to discuss it with you in the community tab, so make sure you stick around. I've got updates in relation to Ripple and XRP, of course. Bitcoin has now hit over 22,000 US dollars, so the Bitcoin bears and basically the shorters of the market have been liquidated again. It's incredible, but there's a whole range of stuff happening again with FTX and a whole heap of news, so I'm going to go through it with you now. Massive shout out and thank you to every single one of you who have subscribed to the channel. I really appreciate it. Thank you very much. If you are new to the channel, make sure you smash the subscribe button down there and turn on that little bell notification as well, because as you can see right here, I love documenting my journey with investing with cryptos, dividend stocks, growth stocks, talking about passive income, building financial freedom, and yes, my goal at the end of the day is to build generational wealth. So come along this incredible journey. Things are going to get wild in this space. Also, if you can give this video a thumbs up, watch it straight through. It would really help me push this channel out to a lot more people, because the YouTube algorithm is absolute magic when you find, ladies and gentlemen, do that, all right? So make sure you give it a good old thumbs up. Doesn't cost you anything. It's down there. Thank you very much. You guys absolutely rock. Also, little disclaimer, I am not a financial advisor. Please do your own research and due diligence with this stuff. I do not want to see anyone get financially hurt. That is why my number one golden rule is I only invest what I can afford to lose. And yes, we don't like to lose, but you can lose money like that in the blink of an eye in crypto. So please be careful out there. Do your own research and due diligence. This video is for educational and entertainment purposes only. All right, ladies and gentlemen, the formalities are out of the way, guys. I'm going to go straight to the community tab because this is the post, all right? Now, have just seen the most wild prediction and technical analysis where crypto is going to be in 2025. And this is not the first time I've seen this either. And I've seen many people discussing this, and like big investors as well. But we could seriously see a total market cap going to $8 trillion, all right? And potentially $10 trillion crypto market cap, probably by 2025 bull market, all right? Now, Bitcoin has 41% of the total market cap. Basically means Bitcoin is going to have a market cap of around $3 trillion. Now, do the math. One Bitcoin is going to be worth around about 155,000 US dollars. And for us Aussies, obviously, it's going to make a Bitcoin valuation of 223,000 or thereabouts. All right, so probably a little bit over that. But that is coming. I mean, Bitcoin holds about 41% as of last night when I checked, and I'm probably about the same anyway, of the total market cap of crypto. It's absolutely crazy. So it is possible. The market did go to $3 trillion. The whole crypto market did go to $3 trillion in the previous bull market, all right? So again, anything is possible. Now, interesting stuff as well. XRP has been tested at a high price of $10,000 plus. Years ago, make sure you hold long-term bag because it will be a wild ride, folks. That is absolute facts. Having some sip of cold water because it's hot today in Melbourne. But anyway, moving on, we've got the top altcoins in my portfolio. We had Veracity, which is doing very well. 55%. You've got Hedera up 32%. LCX, Talcoin, and Mana. I hold all of these in my portfolio. Now, let's go to crypto. Oh, let's go to Coinspot, I should say. Again, this is where I personally buy my cryptos in Australia. Sorry for my camera's blurring out there, but guys, there is a referral link below. Please feel free to use that. You will get $10 in the Bitcoin. Right there, the OG, of course. Do your own research with this stuff. Now, all the prices you see here are in Australian dollars, and everything else is set to US dollars because I'm catering for everybody around the world. And again, I'm only keeping the coins that I'm staking on the platform. Now, I will get into this in a second as well in relation to what staking is, because I'm getting a lot of newbies coming into this space and people don't know. So, I mean, for those of you who do know what it is, fine, that's good. But there's a lot of people coming into crypto that don't understand what staking is. So I'm going to show you that in a second. Anyway, Bitcoin sitting at $32,000 today, up 6.28%. Bye-bye the shorters. All right, there's a lot of people that have been liquidated today, which is crazy. Ethereum's at $2,400. I'm finally up on my Ethereum investment. XRP's at 60 cents today. ADA's at 53 cents. Sol's at $36, up 15%. Moving down, guys, you've got Chainlink at $10 as well. Stellar's at 13 cents, still undervalued in my opinion. You've got Hedera at 10 cents. Quant is at $214. Now, I've got an interesting article about Quant that could see it explode. Algorand's at 35 cents as well. Moving down, guys, Axie Infinity's up 12%. This will be nice when it gets back up to $80 when I was buying it. But anyway, again, FTX, guys, there's some interesting stuff happening with Sam Bankman-Fried as well. I'm not going to get into the prices. I'm not interested in it. IOTA's at 32 cents as well. Moving down, we have some other favorites. Casper as well, 5 cents. Very, very bullish on that. And of course, XDC, nearly 6% at 4 cents. Very, very nice. And of course, we have Reef. Love Reef up 8.61% as well. Still undervalued, guys. Still a great buy. I might dollar cost average into them more. XYO still incredibly cheap as well. And Alliance Block at 15 cents, up 7.32%. Very, very nice. Now, excuse me, let's go to Crypto Bubbles. And yes, I've got the Wall Street Bull Patreon University linked below. I put up all my buys, my sells, my trades, my crypto trading bots. And of course, guys, all the news and information that I come across, I put it up in here. And my dividend investments as well, or my cash flow from my dividend stocks, which I put up on a regular basis, which again is incredible. Now, link below for the Patreon. Join up, the Wall Street Bull University. Crypto Bubbles on the day. We are all in the green. How nice is it to see some green finally? Now, guys, I did want to say that I've got a trading bot set up in Aptos right here on the Patreon. So I am trading this with a bot, which is incredible. Setup is in the Patreon. Join up. Now, 39.1% on the day, which is crazy. 63.6% on the week. Now, Solana, 15% on the day, 35% on the week, 107% on the month. Yes, I am up on my Sol investment. It's doing very nicely. Hedera, guys, 22%. Finally, I think people are waking up to HBAR, Hashgraph technology. They've got an incredible governance board, massive corporations behind Hedera as well. Again, guys, I don't even know where to start. They're still incredibly cheap coins, guys. I mean, Algorand's at 8.5% as well, 23 cents. I mean, building another Australian stablecoin, which is incredible. And Stellar Lumens, building the other Australian stablecoin, AUDC, at 8 cents today, up 5.5%, still undervalued. And what I'm explaining is once crypto goes to that market cap, and again, if it goes to $8 trillion to $10 trillion, you can expect to have some serious returns on these altcoins. It's not financial advice, but I mean, I'm already down. I'm still down about, 75% on my investments in my crypto portfolio. I'm still up on Bitcoin from 2016, 2017. That's incredible. But I'm just saying it will go back up to those levels and it will soar past those levels. It's going to be massive. Now, we've got some charts to go through as well. Now, CAT, I got my MetaMask wallet here. This is earning me 2% per day with BNB, which is crazy. It is linked below. It is very high risk, high reward. Check it out. I'm having some fun with this. I only put in the minimum here, which is 0.1 BNB. There you go, guys. That is actually my staking. I've got 0.4245 BNB. All right, so it's probably around about $160 odd or 170 around there. So again, daily rewards right there is 0.008 and percentage rewards 2%. So there you go. It is linked below. High risk, high reward. Do not go and invest your life savings into this, please. It can disappear tomorrow. All right, so please be careful. I'm just having fun with it. And moving on, we've got CTO explains why XRP is a commodity. And there is Mr. Schwartz right there. Now, he's a legend, obviously. He puts up a lot of tweets. But CTO David Schwartz recently took to Twitter to explain why XRP meets the definition of a commodity. He claims that in a raw good that trades in commerce, with each XRP token being treated as equal to any other token. Moreover, no part of the cryptocurrency's value is derived from other parties' legal obligations to XRP holders. Cryptocurrencies have frequently been referred to as securities or commodities, but the actual legal status of digital assets is far from being clear. And to help determine which type of assets cryptocurrencies may turn to the Howey test, which was created by the US in 1946. Come on. And defines the criteria for security instrument. That test consists of 3 parts: whether or not there's investment in money in a common enterprise with a reasonable expectation of profits, or basically whether the profits come from the efforts of a promoter or third party, and if so, whether those efforts constitute a central element of the scheme. If the cryptocurrency meets all 3 criteria outlined in the Howey, then it can be categorized as security. Facts. In other words, if someone purchases a cryptocurrency with the expectation that their investment will yield profits due to the efforts of another party, basically then they are considered to own a security. Basically like a stock. But anyway, it is not a freaking security. We know this for an absolute fact. Now move on. The latest scheduling update has happened, and guys, Holders rejoice because, again, we've been waiting for this for a long time, but now we wait. According to the most recent updates by James K. Filan, in an ongoing Ripple SEC lawsuit, all motions are now fully briefed and the judge's decision is awaited. This represents good news for XRP holders who have waited for the briefings to end. Absolutely bullish, guys. Brad Garlinghouse did have another interview, which I'm going to show you as well. Now, interesting stuff from FX News right here, but could the next cryptocurrency to explode be Quant and Ripple XRP and Orbion protocol right here? I have no idea. They just tend to throw in these crypto projects here and there as well. But let me have a sip of water. Now, with over 70% of volume and 5% price increase within the last 24 hours, Quant could be climbing back to its all-time high beyond before we know it. However, the same can be said about Ripple XRP being up 7% and currently enjoying an over 80% trading volume increase over the last 24 hours. Finally, we have this one here. I'm not going to even talk about that one, guys. And Quant, is it ready to explode this year in 2023? According to several highly prominent cryptocurrency sources, Quant is set to explode in 2023, possibly even way past its all-time high. Based on technical analysis alone, Quant shows rather bullish trend, and if its trend continues, the Quant price may run along with the bulls, reaching a high of $430 US, even higher, according to CoinCora. Very, very nice. I mean, I wish it would go down, but it's not. But anyway, Sam Bankman-Fried has had $700 million worth of his assets seized by the feds. $700 million. Oh, he knew what he was doing, man. He's like the modern-day Bernie Madoff, that's for sure. But federal prosecutors this Friday took $697 million worth of cash and assets, primarily made up of Robinhood shares and the former FTX CEO, the founder, Sam Bankman-Fried. Court documents show prosecutors also seized assets from accounts. I'm sick of these pop-ups right here, but Silvergate Bank holding over $6 million and an additional $50 million taken from Moonstone Bank account. Undisclosed sums were custodied from accounts on Binance, excuse me, and Binance US, according to court filings as well. This guy had so much money going to FTX, it's wild. And the first hearing for Genesis in bankruptcy case is set for Monday, which is going to be very interesting again. I don't know if this is going to have an effect on the market at the moment. It's probably not going to be as big as FTX. I don't know just yet, but we'll have to wait and see. And the first hearing is on the Chapter 11 bankruptcy case, will take place on Monday, 23rd of Jan at 2 p.m. according to court filings. So let's see what happens there, guys. Now, Bitcoin, again, I reckon it's going to hit that level when it hits those incredible market caps for total crypto. Honestly, it's not the first time I've seen it or heard it. I believe it as well, that it will soar way past $8 trillion total market cap for crypto, all right? The whole market cap. Bitcoin will have a massive portion of that, 40%. Now, Bitcoin surges past 22K, triggering another $250 million liquidations. So people are trying to short Bitcoin. I'm making money on the way down, but it's not working for them very well. So I don't recommend, and it's not financial advice, shorting if you don't know what the hell you're doing. All right, be careful. And Bitcoin is continuing a weekly rally with a push to $22,000 beyond, bringing the crypto market back to a total market cap of $1 trillion. Okay? And the pump has triggered another avalanche of liquidations across digital asset exchanges. Bitcoin traded roughly 21,380, and basically the pump has only continued since, and with the top asset going to 22,000 at riding time. Meanwhile, Ether and basically all these crypto, I'm not going to go into it, but a lot of people are being liquidated basically with leverage and whatnot. That's what happens. Anyway, I'm not going to go into this, but transactions skyrocket in Australia for XRP and top exchanges. Yes, Aussies are doing well, and Ripple has reached a new milestone in Australia with the native token XRP recording the highest trading volumes on exchanges. With this, Ripple now dominates Australian crypto exchanges, and the XRP community anticipates the final court ruling in the lawsuit with the SEC. Gary Gensler's Goon Squad. Jim Cramer and Peter Schiff urged to sell Bitcoin. What does that tell you? Do the opposite. Jim Cramer hasn't been done very well with predicting. I think someone actually did a trade. I saw it on Twitter, but it's crazy. Trading around 21K for the past 6 days. Bitcoin, as usual, generated many opinions of future direction. And as always, on the future direction, and basically, with Jim Cramer, and they're all saying to sell it. And basically, Jim Cramer has once again called on investors to say goodbye to their magic internet money. Funnily enough, in the meantime, one has managed to poke fun at the other. Thus, Skiff reacted to Cramer's call, said that from time to time, he too gives the right advice, hinting at the inaccuracy of the CNBC presenter's predictions. Anyway, just whatever, man, it just makes me laugh. Cardano founder Charles Hoskinson right here also confirms interest in Coindesk acquisition. Hoskinson said that Coindesk appeared overpriced for its $200 million asking price, adding that it would decide after reviewing the firm's books. It's going to be very interesting there. There's a lot of money with Charles. Cryptometer.io, guys. Let me refresh this and see where the money's going. We've got Ethereum, BNB, Solana, Litecoin, Sheeb, Luna, Matic, and Algorand as well. Very, very nice. Now, this is an article on what staking is for those of you who want to know, because a lot of people don't know. But like a lot of things, crypto staking can be a complicated idea of a simple one, depending on how many levels of understanding you want to unlock. Knowing that staking is a way of earning rewards for holding a cryptocurrency, it is key takeaway right now. But even if you're just looking to earn some staking rewards, it's useful to understand at least a little bit how and why it works and why it does. How does staking work? If a cryptocurrency you own allows staking, aka Ethereum, Axie Infinity, Veracity, Cardano, Matic, Polkadot, those kind of coins. But current options include Ethereum, Tezos, Cosmos, Solana, and Cardano. You can stake some of your holdings and earn a percentage rate reward over time. The reason your crypto earns rewards while staked is because blockchain puts it to work. Cryptocurrencies that allow staking uses a consensus mechanism called proof of stake, POS. And basically, which is the way that to ensure that all transactions are verified and secure without a bank or payment processor in the middle. And basically, of your crypto, if you choose to stake it, becomes part of that process, which is interesting. And why do only some cryptocurrencies have staking? Because this is where it starts to get more technical. Bitcoin, for instance, doesn't allow staking. To understand why, you need to know a little bit of the background. But cryptocurrencies are typically decentralized, meaning there is no central authority, aka XRP and Ripple. Obviously, they're not. It's decentralized, but meaning there is no central authority running the show. So how do all the computers in the decentralized network arrive at the correct answer without having it fed to them by central authority like a bank or credit card? They use consensus mechanism. Many cryptocurrencies, including Bitcoin and Ethereum 1.0, use a consensus mechanism called proof of work. Via the proof of work, the network throws a huge amount of processing power at solving problems like validating transactions between strangers and opposite sides of the planet and making sure that nobody's trying to spend the same way twice. Part of the process involves miners all around the world competing to be the first to solve the cryptographic puzzle. And the winner earns the right to add the latest block of verified transactions on the blockchain and receive some crypto in return. Now, that's pretty much sums up, but what is proof of stake? Now, a newer consensus mechanism called proof of stake has emerged with the idea of increasing speed and efficiency while lowering fees. A major way proof of stake reduces costs is not requiring all those miners to churn through the math problems, and which is an energy-intensive process. Instead, transactions are validated by people who are literally invested in the blockchain via staking. And staking serves as a similar function to mining, and that the process which a network participant gets selected to add the latest batch of transactions to the blockchain and earn some crypto in exchange for that. And the exact implementations vary from project to project, but in essence, users can put their tokens in line for a chance to add a new block into the blockchain in exchange for a reward. And their stake tokens act as a guarantee of the legitimacy of the new transaction they add to the blockchain. The network chooses validators, as they usually are known based on the size of their stake and the length of time they've held it. So most invested participants are rewarded. If transactions or a new block are discovered to be invalid, users can have a certain amount of their stake burned by the network in what is known as a slashing event. And basically, what are the advantages right here? But long-term holders look at staking as a way of making their assets work for them by generating rewards rather than collecting dust in their crypto wallets. And that's basically what I'm doing. Staking has added benefit to contributing to security and efficiency of the blockchain projects you support. By staking some of your funds, you make the blockchain more resistant to attacks and strengthen its ability to process transactions. And basically, you do get paid out in rewards in that crypto. All right. So if it's Ethereum, you're going to get paid out in Ethereum. Axie Infinity, you're going to make Axie Infinity. It does fluctuate in price based on the token price. That's what happens. Anyway, that's pretty much what staking is. And basically, what is dollar cost averaging here? When it's time to best to invest, the answer is the age-old question, and basically what it is it right here. But dollar cost averaging is the practice of investing a fixed dollar amount on a regular basis, regardless of the price, the share price or the crypto price. It is a good way to develop a disciplined investing habit, be more efficient in how you invest, and potentially lower your stress level as well as your costs. Basically, it's dollar cost averaging because I've had a lot of questions about this. People don't know. A lot of younger people, even older people, whatever. Doesn't matter. It's setting an amount of money every single week or month or fortnight, whatever you like, whatever you can afford. It's up to you. And you stick to that every single week or month or fortnight. That's it. And then basically that's dollar cost average. You're not worrying about the price of Bitcoin going up or down, up or down, up or down. It makes no difference because you're consistently buying. And that's what I've done with my stock portfolio, and it's worked out incredibly well, all right, especially with ExxonMobil. Now, let's go to Twitter quickly, guys. I'm at the Wall Street Bull Oz. I'm going to play you a couple of interviews here with Brad Garlinghouse. Let me just go down here. And again, I will give this away live on air when I hit 100,000 subs. 14 quadrillion per year just hit US Swift right here, which is crazy. I think it's 40 trillion US dollars worth of payments across borders faster, even more before. Half of them reaching beneficiary customers in practically within 24 hours. That is coming, ISO 222. Veracity daily volume is now up $57 million as we make our closer way to the top 300 crypto projects. I've been bullish on Veracity for a very long time. I'm invested in it, which is nice to see that. Now, the investment cycle's right here, basically the crypto halving or Bitcoin halving, and it goes bull, bear, and accumulation phase. I believe we're in the accumulation phase right now. No BS. We're right there, guys. I've been saying it for a long time. We're going to hit a bull market, and crypto's going to go wild. And let's see where it goes. Now, the bankrupt firms, obviously, 3Rs Capital, Celsius, Terraformer Labs, Voyager Digital, Core Scientific, Babel Finance, Hodl North, Genesis, BlockFi, ZipMex, and FTX. And now, obviously, Genesis as well. Well, that's there anyway. But interesting stuff. Kevin O'Leary warns and expects more FTX-like collapses in crypto. I tend to agree with him. I think there's going to be more, but I don't think it's going to affect, the major ones have happened already. I mean, exchanges, unless another one goes under, like Binance, but, you never know. And potentially room for flexibility in settlement negotiations right here. I don't get the pessimism about settlement not happening before a decision on summary judgment. And Fred Rispoli, an Aussie lawyer, I agree that there are likely the highest level of negotiations going on right now, and settlement is possible, likely any day. But I still lean towards the Sarah Judge Netburn right here, basically a decision happening first for many reasons. One being after seeing Nexo, EOS and BlockFi settlements with the SEC, again, which is going to be interesting, but basically saying there must be about a compelling reason to me for the SEC to not settle with Ripple, move on and keep presenting a state of case law and ambiguous. Basically, to me, now that 2 years of litigation in the rearview mirror, all signs point to the SEC really, really, really wanting to get the court decision, which is good because it's going on too long, draining taxpayers' money. The stock market is up as well. Fear and greed index is sitting at 53. We're at neutral, which is really, really good as well. And again, I've basically said, whoever the F you are, Satoshi, thank you very much. And, this is the interview I wanted to play down here, guys, with Brad Garlinghouse. I just want to get down to it right now. Here we go, right here. Let's have a look at Davos.
Talk about those regulators in the US, the SEC, Brad. Let's get a check-in on what's going on with that lawsuit with the SEC and Ripple. Are you nearing an end, potentially? Are you planning to settle with the SEC?
Well, we've always said that we would love to settle, but it requires one very, very, very important thing, and that is that on a go-forward basis, it's clear that XRP is not a security. The SEC and Gary Gensler has very outwardly said he views almost all crypto as a security, and so that leaves very little space in a Venn diagram for settlement. The case is now fully briefed in front of the judge, and judges take however long the judges will take. We're optimistic that this will certainly be resolved in 2023 and maybe the first half. So we'll see how it plays out from here. But I feel very good about where we are relative to the law and the facts.
So are you going to wait for the judge to come out with a decision on this one?
I'm very optimistic, and I think absent some significant change in posture from the SEC, I can't imagine that we won't have resolution from the judge. I also will point out, and I've certainly something I've heard here in Davos repeatedly, is how important this is, not just to how Ripple it goes forward, but also really the whole crypto industry in the United States. And I keep reminding people that outside the United States, crypto is still thriving, Ripple is still thriving, and we should make sure we're continuing to engage non-US regulators as well.
I mean,
absolutely bullish right there. Love it. Now let's go to CoinMarketCap because I'm flat out today. And we've got $1 trillion US finally, $56 billion in volume, 41% BTC, guys. I mean, this is what I'm saying. Bitcoin is 40% of that. So what do you think is going to happen when it hits an $8 to $10 trillion market cap, in 2025 when the next major bull run happens? What do you think? It's starting. Anyway, I'm not missing this opportunity for sure. And again, my portfolio, the gainers. Let's go to the banking list because this is where obviously my money is going as well as Bitcoin. Ethereum, XRP, ADA, AVAX, Link, XLM, Hedera, Quant, Algorand, IOTA, Casper, XDC, LCX, and Alliance Block. These coins will like 50 to 100x. That's my opinion. I believe that. That's what's coming right now. And of course, Bitcoin will go up in value. But I mean, most returns will be made in the smaller altcoins, probably not in Bitcoin because it's going to be crazy. But it's up to everyone else that holds Bitcoin anyway. That is it for today, guys. I'm very bullish. Thank you very much for sticking around. I'll speak to you all tomorrow. Peace out. Bye.